Hey guys, it's Aaron from Mobile Reviews, A.ca, and today I'm going to do a review of the Beastgrip. This is an awesome camcorder accessory for any smartphone, not just the iPhone. I've been using it a lot with my Galaxy S7s, which is awesome. The adjustability is what I love about the Beastgrip. There's so many things that you can adjust to make sure that it fits whatever device you're using, but there is one limitation that may bother some people when compared to a similar product from iOgrapher. Now, for my Beastgrip review, I haven't really come up with a scoring system for this type of accessory because, well, this is the first of its kind, and I can't even use a scoring system for the iOgrapher because, well, the Beastgrip really isn't a case. But I can tell you that going forward, this is going to be one of my go-to camera accessories for any smartphone footage I'm shooting for the foreseeable future. If you need more information, check out my website. If you're planning to get anything that I've shown in this video or I've talked about, consider getting through my site to show me your support. Clumsy sentences. Real usage, real reviews. Mobile Reviews A.ca. At Mobile Reviews A.ca, we base everything we do on actual usage. So with a camera accessory, the best thing we can do is actually just use it a lot. I've used this setup for almost every video for the last month. I've had this for about 5 weeks now. And, you know, all I've done is just shoot a lot of video, like video that includes Monty eating a blueberry. He loves blueberries. In the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about the design of the Beastgrip, which will include a lens comparison with the iOgrapher, followed by the protection it offers your smartphone and the handling of the entire package as a camera rig. The design of the Beastgrip is impressive in the sense that there are a lot of knobs and it looks really menacing at first. The multitude of knobs means that you can fit any smartphone with a case in the Beastgrip, which is a big plus. You can adjust the frame, which is awesome, as you can easily switch between an S7, S7 Edge, or an iPhone 6 variant, depending on which device you have or which device is free. The Beastgrip is essentially two parts, and one slides into the other. Fitting a device is quite straightforward, as you adjust the main clamp based on the width of your device. If you have a device with a protruding camera, you can move the lens portion forward so that the device sits flush in the main clamp. The last thing you want to do is to adjust the lens so that the camera sits in the middle of the crosshairs. The entire Beastgrip setup is actually quite rigid and doesn't feel as flimsy as the iOgrapher when fully loaded. I said in the intro that I was going to be using this in the foreseeable future because the Beastgrip is most likely going to be able to fit the iPhone 7, the Note 6 or 7, and the S8s, or whatever device I decide to review in the next few years. That's awesome in my opinion. I do have a couple of grievances, but they're not too big. The first one is, well, it's not a small accessory. This is pretty monstrous, especially when you compare it to like the iOgrapher, which is pretty slim in my opinion. And the second kind of grievance that I do have is that the iPhone doesn't necessarily, or any smartphone doesn't necessarily sit totally stable inside the cradle. So if you were to knock it out a bit, then as you just saw, the camera's misaligned. So you have to be, I guess, diligent in the sense that when you load your camera in, or if you're moving it around, you always have to check to see if there's any sort of lens cropping. You don't have that issue with the iOgrapher, but again, you can only use it for the iPhone. Mounting the Beastgrip on a tripod is easily accomplished through the multitude of quarter-inch mounts found on the frame, and there is a cold shoe mount that allows you to attach mics. The optional wide lens that you can get from the Beastgrip does increase the field of view of your device by 0.43, which is slightly larger than the field of view of the wide-angle lens included with the iOgrapher, which is 0.45. From a quality perspective, shooting video with both devices doesn't show any noticeable change in the quality of footage other than the obvious superior camera of the S7 over the old iPhone 6. Comparing footage caught on the same iPhone 6 didn't yield any noticeable difference other than the slightly wider field of view on the Beastgrip lens. Footage around the edges were both blurry, but from my perspective, one wasn't blurrier than the other, and it really doesn't matter when you're shooting video. The Beastgrip isn't a drop-rated accessory, though if an accident was to happen, I'd be pretty confident nothing would happen to the device. In general, the Beastgrip offers more protection for your device because you can fit the device with a case and a screen protector, which is something you can't do with the iOgrapher. The Beastgrip is a little more awkward when it comes to handling. It is a superior accessory, in my opinion, if you're planning on shooting a lot of stationary video mounted to a tripod. That works great for me because all my product shots, narrative shots, are shot with a tripod. However, shooting video that involves a bit more movement is going to be a little more difficult because it doesn't handle as well. It does have a molded grip on the side, but holding it with one hand over a long period of time is going to get a little heavy, especially when compared to the iOgrapher, which has handles on both sides and on the bottom, which makes this setup easier to use for live video. So that's all I got for the Beastgrip review. Again, I'm a big fan of this. This is so cool. it's big, it's unwieldy, but I'm so going to be using it for a very, very long time. If you have any questions for me, I do have to give props to Beastgrip because they did send this to me. So really, truly grateful for the opportunity to review it. If any questions, I think I already said that part, leave it in the comment section below. Find me on Google+, Twitter, as well as Facebook. I'm trying to Snapchat a little bit more now. It's weird to me because, you know, I'm old and I don't understand stuff like that. That's kind of all I got. What do you think, buddy? You have anything to say? Or do you want this last blueberry? Do you want this last blueberry? So we are just about ready to film a plethora of videos today, and I'm doing some awesome off-screen talking because, you know, I'd like the effect that you're staring at nothing, but there's a voice. Well, me talking. And it's, you know, my face is a little too dark. But the reason why I went and got some blueberries is because I'm going to try to coerce Monty to stay up here with me. Okay, buddy. Puppy! Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Have a blueberry. Why are you so slimy? That's so disgusting.